Welcome to Rauta and Death Metal Review. This time I'm going to talk to you about this international band called Infidel Reich, which basically hails from Netherlands and United States of America. This time we have here the debut album Reichenstein, which is the successor to their 2017 self-titled debut EP. And without further ado, let's take a look of this Reichenstein full-length album. Here you have the lineup. If I find some familiar names like these two guys here, from Asphyx, Netherlands, old school guys, actually the founding members of the band, well, some of them anyway. Then we have Mr. Reichenstein here, which is actually Vincent Crowley from the satanic death metal band Acheron. And then we have McNasty, which, at least to my knowledge, doesn't have any kind of a log about his band activity. Maybe under a different moniker, I really don't know. But here it goes. I'm gonna unbox you and talk to you about the music, and then we take a look at the band page on the Metal Archives. So here once again is the inlay. Not much else to see except the band image. Then here we have the Reichenstein CD, which flirts clearly with war themes. One might even say World War II, but there is something more, as you can see. Actually, the visual side is pretty cool with the band, as it was with the previous ones as well, using the kind of a strong brand imagery, flirting with the kind of old school posters, movie and war propaganda stuff, and then again adding some layers there, as you can see these 5-pointed stars. And here we have the information. You can pause it if you need to, not very readable anyway. And inside we have, of course, the lyrics, which are there once again used in such a font that it's not the most readable ones. But after all, if you're interested in the band, obviously you can do your zooming and whatever capture method you need to do in order to check it out. Maybe even get the CD. Also, here we have the vinyl version of the band. Not the band, but the release. As you can see, pretty damn cool. I really like the colors, and here the art gets even more beautiful. Then we have the vinyl, which is, surprise surprise, it's a transparent vinyl. Very nice addition in terms of being something different, obviously. And sneak peek inside reveals that we have also information / lyric sheet here for your convenience. Once again, there's the band image for your viewing pleasure. Let's take a look on the Metal Archives site. So here is Reichenstein Infidel Reich track list. You can pretty much see it all here. Pretty short tracks, to be honest. As you can see, these 11 tracks are totally 40 minutes, so not the most lengthy tracks, not the most lengthy songwriting. Here it is. And here is the band site, you know, the kind of a default site where you can see there's the discography, the members. You can pretty much click out what the bands they have previously, and also with similar artists, which seems to be empty. And then again, once again, these links. Now, the music of Infidel Reich has been called as a working class death metal, which I think is pretty accurate in so many ways, considering it's mid-tempo and it's kind of boneheaded with its riffs, and very straightforward, very simple, and very kind of a crushing. It's heavy as hell, and the bass is there to just kind of live its own life. That is, it's not just following guitar blindly and dumbly, but actually doing something interesting, which can again create this new layer, you know, because so many bands actually have the bass just mixed on the background or just follow blindly what the guitar is doing and, you know, basically just do the rhythm. But with this case, the bass is actually more alive, if you will. And that's a nice addition, and that's kind of like desperately needed, because these riffs are not the most memorable, not the most original one, not the type of, you know, technical nature. They're more like just, hey, let's do kind of a rock and roll not black metal, death metal, and then what do you have it? And as such, it kind of nicely works in a way. But also the thing here is you're gonna get pretty much easily a little bit bored with them, because after all they are not the kind of a hit songs you were expecting, nor they are the type of riffs which are memorable in like 20 years and people referring this one to classic. I don't know what changed, because I think I liked the 2017 EP quite a bit more. Even though that is not even a great album, but it's kind of nice. This is kind of a like not so good. I mean, this basically has all the elements to rock and roll, rock your boots off, and you enjoy this kind of a head-pounding death metal, but something is missing. And to me it feels like, well, all the riffs are here rather nice and okay, and the production is good, the vocals, the growly vocals, they are, you know, strong and all, but it's like missing the kind of a killer riffs, the killer parts, chorus, whatever, something that you just get hooked in. So while this is easy and kind of a enjoyable album, something is just not there. So I don't know, this is kind of a hard to recommend in those terms, because you really have to be to just, you know, embrace this mid-tempo death metal and accept it for what it is. Because at some points this even reminds me of Bothrower, but without those killer riffs, those killer leads and melodies which are there to just, you know, take you away with them. Now this is more like, yeah, nice, but is something else going to happen? I don't know, to be honest. Anyway, of course you want to check it out and decide for yourself. There are links in the description box, so do what you will. And if you just happen to like it, well, I would go personally with the vinyl version, being transparent, more cool with the art and all that stuff. But the CD is pretty nice also, so with that information, do what you will. Click, enjoy, and that's it. Should you have any comments, questions, whatever, put them on the comment box below and I'll get back to you. See ya. Bye bye.